Welcome back to Cox Connections. At Cox, we encourage our employees to get involved in the communities we serve. After all, we are local. We live here too. Every quarter, we honor local employees across Virginia for taking the time to give back. As part of that, we make a donation to a charity of their choice. Then, at the end of the year, a Volunteer of the Year is chosen and a donation made in his or her honor. I am pleased to introduce to you our Cox Hampton Roads Volunteer of the Year, LaShawn Gray. Congratulations and welcome to the show.
Thank
and
you.
Actually, I have something I want to give to you.
Oh,
This
wow.
is our plaque that we want to give to you. It says Cox Communications 2010 Volunteer of the Quarter, Hampton Roads, Miss LaShawn Gray. Congratulations,
you.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So, first off, tell us what you do here at Cox. What's your role?
I work with Cox Business in the retention department.
Okay. You've been with Cox now how long?
I've been here for 3 years.
3 years?
Yes,
Okay.
3
All right.
years.
Great. And I'm assuming you love working here.
I do love working here.
Okay.
I do love working here. But I was extremely elated when I came here and I found that you all had a volunteer program. And you know, that's something that I really hold dear to my heart, and I've participated in a lot of the events that Cox sponsored, the e-recycling, the Boys and Girls Club, going out and painting the facility. I even brought my family out to that. But
Yes,
it's just a joy to be a part of a company that, you know, takes part and gives back to the community.
Well, you do a lot. I mean, clearly you've just been a role model for the things that you're doing in the community. Tell us a little bit about some of the volunteer activities you're involved in.
Well, I participate with several activities. One activity or organization that I participate with is Destined, which is an organization.
Part of Old Dominion University.
Old Dominion University. And that's just a group of collegiate students who come together to do things within the community.
And you're a student there. You're taking
Yes,
classes?
I'm a full-time student at Old Dominion. And it's just great to be a part of a group of young people who, you know, feel the need to go out and do things in the community. They're college students, and of course they have a tough, you know, schedule. So it's just really good to see them go out and just be fired up to do things, you know, within the community. Also, the National Alliance of Postal and Federal Employees, I am involved with their youth division. And, you know, this again is a work that empowers the youth. Anyone can join the organization. It started out just being postal workers' children, but it has expanded to youth within the community, and it just teaches them to be empowered and, you know, to learn that there are necessary things that they need to do to become successful within the community.
And I guess you've done some things with Habitat for Humanity as well?
Yes, the Women Build, and took part in building, helping to build one of the homes over in Norfolk. That was very exciting too, and it's even more exciting just seeing a couple, you know, being able to finally get their dream of owning a home.
Wow. Now, I understand there's another initiative you're involved in that has something to do with young people and cosmetology. Tell us a little bit about that.
That is a Community Education Development Association, which was started by my mother and I back in 1997. And we just started that program to invite young women who were interested in cosmetology. We provided them with full scholarships. We gave them books, kits, everything that they needed to succeed. And, you know, they had to write an essay.
Now, I'm probably the last person to be asking questions about cosmetology and hair and all this stuff.
Actually, no, you're not.
But what exactly are you showing the young people? What exactly?
Well, we're teaching them grooming, just life skills, things that will help to enhance them, to build their character, to build their self-esteem.
That's
things
wonderful.
Of that nature.
That is absolutely wonderful. And so these are it is around cosmetology,
cosmetology or nail technology.
And nail technology.
Yes, and
but it's also about just life skills.
It is, and also giving back to the community. We also would take them out to Senior Station in Portsmouth, where you know, we could service some of the seniors there. So they have to give back to the community as well. You know, they've received the scholarships.
So, LaShawn, I have to ask this question. We're so proud of you. We really are.
Thank you.
But you're busy. I mean, you have an important job here at Cox. You're a student. You have a family. Why and how are you able to do this?
I'm able to do this because I have a very supportive family. My husband is very supportive, and he as well takes part in my initiatives. But my biggest goal is just to be an example for my children, to let them know that, you know, their presence here has a purpose, and that is to give to someone else. And that's really my biggest thing. That's why I went back to school, you know, to really show them that, you know, it is important that you graduate from college. You know, I may have taken some different routes, and that worked for me.
So you just didn't tell them to stay in school and do well.
I'm showing them. So they check my report card just like I check theirs. So it motivates them as well as motivates me, because I can't come home with any bad grades.
So saying you're too busy or anything like that, that's just
it's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable. You can make time, and even just donating 1 hour, 2 hours, you know, to change the life of someone else, I think that goes to the greater good.
So someone listening to this, what message would you have for them around this issue of volunteerism and making time, even if you have an hour? What's the message?
Yeah, I think that people sometimes think that volunteering is, you know, some great thing that you have to go out of your way to do. I mean, if it's something just as small as maybe going to make groceries for an elderly person, or going over and combing an elderly person's hair. Simple things, cutting their grass, things that don't really take a whole lot of time. You may be outside cutting your grass, and your neighbor, her grass may need to be cut, and she's elderly, can't get out of the house. Just doing simple things like that to enrich the lives of others. And, you know, I think people just need to stop thinking that it's really a big time-consuming effort, because really it's not. It's just incorporating it into your daily schedule.
Well, LaShawn, I tell you, we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
And on behalf of all 2,800 employees here at Cox, we just really want to congratulate you again on being our Volunteer of the Year. And really, on behalf of this community, thank you for all the great work that you're doing to make a difference in our community.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to do it. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for joining me on this episode of Cox Connections. Before you go, I want to personally thank you for choosing Cox for all your entertainment, information, and communication needs. We pledge to provide you with quality products backed up by a talented local team of dedicated professionals like LaShawn. And from all of your friends and neighbors here at Cox, we thank you again for choosing us. We'll see you next time on Cox Connections.